Hey there, folks. Here we are back on the Way of the Hunter. I haven't streamed in probably about a month. And doing other things, but we have a new update on the Way of the Hunter, and it has brought us some new guns. Still no tree stands or tripods or anything of that sort. They did do some upgrades to the multiplayer, which was drastically needed. Multiplayer was absolutely atrocious. But, yeah, still kind of disappointed. The guns are great. We didn't need another 300 or another 350, though. If you're going to bring out guns, and they are Remington, they did bring out the 700 class, which is Remington's best class. But no 7mm mag in the Remington, and that's kind of disappointing as well. They brought out a 350, a 300, guns like that, which, the 300's a good gun. I'm not sure what you need the 350 for on here, but to each their own. I'm sure there's people using it the same as the 338 Lapua. I myself, the 300 is sufficient for anything that you're going to hunt on either map. But it's nice that they give you the choice for those who like to use the bigger guns because it makes them feel big or whatever it may be. But we're just going to wander around here a little bit and see what we see. The movement is still really, really good. The graphics, they haven't pulled the graphics. They're still excellent. And just this kind of stuff, it's a really good game. And I have said it a million times, and I'm going to keep saying it until they bring it out. The game needs equipment. It needs a tree stand. It needs a tripod. Anything of that sort. It needs a bow. I mean, come on now. You're talking about a hunting game that's realistic. Where's the muzzleloader? Where's the crossbow? Where's the compound bow? You're bringing other weapons out, but you're not bringing out, all the weapons. You're just bringing out guns and, 2 350s and 2 or 3 300. Come on. Bring out something different like the muzzleloader and the crossbow and the compound bow, or even a recurve, because there's a lot of people who play the game who like to use recurves. I know that they have introduced the brown bear. I did do a stream on them, bringing them back. And I had a few in the stream. They were small. I have not been on this game for quite a while. Basically, the no tree stand thing and no equipment. This has really got me, down a little bit on the game, or no ground blind, you know what I'm saying? I have been playing Call of Duty MW2. Really good game. I'm glad to see it's back. But the glitches in it, the screen freezing, the not getting ping when somebody comes into the lobby, all that stuff is really frustrating on that part as well. Especially since, after the beta they had a month to get things straightened out. And instead of straightening out and fixing their issues, they chose to bring out some new maps. Well, this is the problem with all game makers, is they want to bring out new stuff and not fix what the problems they had. So when you bring out new stuff, you're just adding to the problems because it's going to have problems. So you're just compounding the problems and making things bigger. And, you know, I was always taught by my grandpa and my dad, when you have a problem, you always go to the root of it and you fix the problem and then you move on to something else. That's what these game makers, these creators, all these people need to take into account is, you know, fix the issues at hand and then move on and bring new stuff out. And another game that I have been playing has been Conan Exiles. There's another game. I really love the building on that game. I do a lot of it, but for some reason, you know, my brother White King can build on his map, and it will stay on his map. And my brother Jason builds on his map, and it stays on his map. But everything I put up on my map, if I leave the game and come back after a few hours, it is completely gone. I have lost it all. Hours upon hours of building gone. So I have deleted the game and is now trying to re-download it and reinstall it and see if I can start fresh and see if that maybe fixes the problem. But there is another game that the creators have not done a thing to fix the issues of stuff disappearing and whatever have you. It just seems to me like these creators get on here, make these games, and, you know, collect the money and pretty much say the hell with it. Pardon my French, but that's pretty much how I feel. I've been gaming for quite a few years. You know, everybody wants your input, wants your views, but they really don't want it. They just say it to appease everybody and all this kind of stuff. And if I sound like I'm whining or bitching, well, that's because I am tired of seeing the gamers get kind of ripped off and, you know, pay a lot of money. That's like the MW2 game. Me and the boys pretty much all bought the Vault Edition. And, well, we didn't get the weapons. We didn't get the skins. Matter of fact, it says we didn't even purchase it. Pay that extra $30, $40 to get that stuff, and we did not get it. And it's not just me, it is the other guys I game with as well, so that is a problem with Activision. And again, that's another creator, developer, whatever you want to call them, that has not fixed their issues. I enjoy gaming. I do a lot of gaming. I really like the hunting games. I like the war games. And I even, you know, the World of Outlaws, that is some streaming on it. And golf and you know, I can sit back, you know, I can just game and I can stream like everybody else, and no, that's not what I do. I try to get to the root of the problems. I even have some creators that I am in contact with this game and with The Hunter Call of the Wild. And I have not played The Hunter Call of the Wild in quite a while. Once this game come out, I have been back over there once or twice, but Not a whole lot. And I see that they have added fog to this game, which you never seen before. Um, it is part of hunting. I'm not going to deny that. Do I like it? No, I do not. But I do hunt it in real life in them conditions, so like some wild boar over on that bank. Finally seeing some animals. Have strolled for quite a ways and haven't jumped anything. Those are the first things I've seen so far. Not a real big boar hunter. I will shoot them if I see, a big one, but I see they still have not brought out no sound meter for the game. And they have not made where you can adjust the binoculars yet either. I'm just going to take a guess and say the 2+ gigabyte update was for guns, and that's a pretty big update just for a few guns. I mean, I have not tried the multiplayer yet. I just know that it was really bad. Here. Here we are. We're back at the main lodge. I'm gonna go in here and just show you the new guns. Okay, and as you see, they brought out the 700 series for Remington, which is what I use in real life. Mine has the walnut stock. Excellent guns, very, very accurate. Okay, and then you got the Remington 673 and the 350 Rim Mag. Don't know a whole lot about the gun. And then they went back to an older rifle, the 1903, 30-06. And this one here, I had a 7600 pump Remington, and it was very inaccurate. We had an awful time with the scope on it. I had one in real life, it was 270. Other than the stock that was on it, thought was absolutely beautiful. It was multicolored. The gun itself, very inaccurate. Like I said, very hard to keep the scope straight on it. We kept sighting it in and go hunt, and you'd have to sight it back in, and it was just not a very good gun. Was not happy with it, so I sold it. And those are the new guns they have brought out. As far as rifles, I don't think they brought any shotguns out, but I will get right there one. The 870 Wingmaster Remington. The 870 series is a good gun. Remington V3 Waterfowl Pro. I do not know anything about it other than it is a 12 gauge semi-automatic. But it only holds 3 shells. Okay, so that is all the guns. You got 2 shotguns and the rifles. Again, another 300, another 350. Bring out something different. If you're going to bring out the Remingtons, which I'm happy to see, but as you go up in here to, I guess one here is the 7mm08, it says Remington, but it is by Styro Pro 102. Bring out the 7mm mag. There's so many other guns. I mean, bring out a regular 30-06 and not in the older version. Yes, they have the 308, which is basically the same thing as the 30-06, but still, some people like the 06. I'm not a huge fan of it in real life, but to each their own. I have a brother-in-law son with one for years. But those are your guns, and I'll back this up. I'll go over to gear. And as you see, there is nothing new. No new calls, no new type of, no tree stand, no tripods, no ground blinds, nothing of that sort. And as you've seen in the weapons, still no bows, all that kind of crap. We'll bounce over to attachments. And there are no new attachments, which they do have plenty of attachments. Leopold is a excellent scope. It is not top of the line anymore. It used to be, but now they've come out with a whole lot of different other scopes made by different people. But Leopold is still an excellent scope. Boundaries. Nothing new in the boundaries. There's nothing new in the objectives, So basically, it's just weapons that's new, and whatever they have done the multiplayer, which we are going to actually go back to the main menu, and we are going to see if we can find a multiplayer. Okay, there is one right there. There's only one in it. And there we go. as you see, he is on the first map here. That's not. Let's just go and see what's new with multiplayer. The best what I'm looking for in the multiplayer, folks, is the animals' movement, the way the graphics look, and so far the graphics look a whole lot better than they used to. I'm not seeing any type of lag yet. Let's see if we can just find an animal and check its movements out. And okay, I will this drill. This one's done. Okay, so alright, evidently he shut down the server. It's still there. I'm just gonna go ahead and create a server here. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and check out, see if we can change the time, because that was one of the issues. So let's see. And you still evidently cannot change the time. So they have not fixed that, or do not want to fix it, one or the other. Which is complete crop. Where they usually are. So far their movements look okay. Let's get a little closer look. And again, I'm not experiencing any lag. Really nice buck in the bunch. Not sure how many stars it is. Well, as they're running off, you can see that they're moving. It's still not not sure whether he was there or not, but You see up there, it's not telling you the distance, and it's just saying sound analysis. It's not telling you what sound the animal is. As you see, that's why I thought he was still alive. He is dead but standing up. This game has been out for quite a while now, and they're still evidently having problems. I ain't never seen an animal in real life stand up after you shoot it. But as you're seeing right there, it is. I can claim it. So, alright, but there you have, there's a look at the multiplayer. And as you see, the animal standing up after you shot it. That's why I thought it was still alive, so I took another shot. It did not drop. Their movement was okay while they were walking, but when they went to run off, a couple of them does had a little hitch in their giddy up. Some new guns, no new equipment. So, yeah, they're still having issues on the multiplayer. But the graphics do look better on the multiplayer. And as far as the animals or the lag, the little hitch in the giddy up is tolerable. I didn't see any lag, I didn't have any lag. But the issue of the animal still standing after it was shot. Now that's a problem, and there was no blood, so there's another issue. That's going to do it for this stream, folks. Just hit the like button and subscribe. Please, it does great things for the channel. Plus, it gives me more pull with the creators, the developers of the game. And I shall catch you on the next one. Later, folks.